This guy needs no introduction on the phone. You have seen him on Strictly Business, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Booty Call, CB4, Woo, Joanna Man, Bamboozled. He is the patriarch of the Proud Family, Oscar Proud. You've seen him in Black Dynamite, in Living Color, and I cannot forget Varnell Hill from The Martin Show.
Did you miss me?
Of course we did, because Varnell Hill is coming to BET Plus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm Duval welcome to Tommy Davidson. What's up, man?
Ain't nothing to do.
You already know.
I'm in the house.
Tonight, VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, the Heaven on Earth Tour with Katt Williams. I believe Mark Curry is going to be there, too.
Oh yeah. Mark Curry and a host of others, man. You know, Red Grant. We got singers on this thing. We got Lady of Rage. We got, it's like a whole entertainment hodgepodge.
And
we coming with it, man.
This is like the Avengers of comedy.
The X-Men. I'll make them the X-Men.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're a little bit cooler than the Avengers.
You know what? That is cool, because with the X-Men, they're more radical. So yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah. They got a black jet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They got a black leader, beast. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, they like us on their Living Color. They, responding to a bald head dude. You know what I mean?
All right, so Tommy, let's go back to humble beginnings, man. You've opened up for Patti LaBelle, Luther Vandross, and now you're sharing the stage with Katt Williams. And who's got the better backstage vibes? Is it R&B royalty or stand-up kings and queens?
You know what? All I can say is that I'm blessed to have the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
You see, coming up, my comedy was about a blend of music, at least an element of it. And that's how I got into it, because when I was in D.C., I was just doing contests and trying to get on stage in clubs and stuff. But when I started, it was the musicians that said, hey, man, come with me on tour. Come with me and do this. Come with me and do that. So I ended up with the main thing that I love, too, which was music. So, and it's reflecting itself now, because I'm finally in music after all those years.
Nice.
So, let me tell you something, man. People out there, I don't care what you're thinking. If you get an answer that says no, it really means not yet. And that's all.
And Tommy, outside of the stage, we're going to talk about In Living Color, one of the funniest TV shows in history. What was it like working with that powerhouse cast of the Wayans family, Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey? I mean, before any of you all knew we were going to be legends, man, what was that entire vibe like?
Man, I would imagine it would be like the Pittsburgh Steelers, being a Pittsburgh Steeler in the 70s. All pros on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Just everybody just focused on one thing, winning. And our thing was focusing on one thing, get them laughing. Get them laughing, man. Don't get them laughing like, ha, ha, ha. Get them laughing like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because you've done some classic material on In Living Color. You and Jamie Foxx, you and Jamie have this chemistry where the two of you together is nonstop laughing. Like when he did Wanda on the, what was that, like the dating game, and when he came out as Wanda for the first time, did you even know that he was doing that?
No, we didn't know at all. That's what Keenan kept, in rehearsal, Keenan didn't say anything. So then the day of we were going to shoot it, nobody saw Jamie up until it was actually shot for the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't know what he really looked like, because he was getting changed, you know what I mean? And the makeup was in his dressing room, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we didn't see him, and we were so busy, learning our lines and stuff. We didn't really notice that Keenan kept that from us,
Yeah.
So when he came around that corner, that was a real reaction. I didn't even think it was him.
Yeah.
Where they find him? Where they find this sea donkey?
Right. Tommy, we know you can do some great impersonations like Michael Jackson and Sammy Davis Jr., but I also heard you could do former President Barack Obama really good.
Obama is an interesting one, because I couldn't do it for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to remember, oh man, you're trying too hard. All you gotta do is listen. Keep listening to him, and then one day it just happened. And so, when that day came, it happened. And one of the, for instance, the winner to hit me, I knew that whatever I said, I don't care if it's Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, I don't care if it's 6, 7, 6, I don't care if it's 6, 7, 6, 7, and all the kids are doing that at Chuck E. Cheese and at school. 6, 7, this whole thing. I know it's about one of those rappers, I'm sure. But when I get into a situation like that, and I can actually communicate from an internal standpoint with someone that looks like Benson, then I'm off the hook. I'm off the hook.
Oh.
Now, if I'm able to come into a situation and communicate, okay, looking like I'm Martin Rashad with gray hair, I can do probably anything.
So everybody is excited about Varnell Hill returning to TV. How did that happen?
Well, I called Martin and I said, hey, man, we ain't got no black talk show hosts, late night talk show hosts. And these other boys is turning it out and showing off and getting their talent on there and all of this. When we know we could turn our brothers. So why don't we take that character that was on your show and make a TV show about a late night talk show that's really a late night talk show.
Wow.
And Varnell was born. You ain't got to worry about who's going to be on there. They're going to be on there.
Exactly.
We had a great time shooting what we shooting. And any old time you could see, Mari and King turned it out, boy. Kirk Franklin had the nerve to say, hey, Varnell, you want to finish this song? You know what Varnell did.
Wow.
You already know. Okay. October, London came on that jump. And when I came out to the set, I was like, man, where all these chicks come from? And I hadn't seen them but for the first time. And I was like, oh, man. It reminded me of Living Color more and more every day because we were the ones that exposed the public to all the talent.
Exactly. Right.
Right?
Yep. Hey, so just a hypothetical. If Varnell Hill was on the same stage with Katt Williams, who was still the mic or the show?
You know what? I think it would be the same situation with Martin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Katt would end up throwing me over a desk. You know what I mean? And everybody would want to see that. Okay.
Like, yeah, you thought him being with Shannon Sharp broke the internet.
Right. Exactly. And it'd be the first time anybody seen Katt get mad. So you show the TV, man, what did he do?
So from stand-up movies, TV, voice acting, even hosting, if you could have a conversation between Varnell Hill, Cream Corn, and Oscar Proud, how would that go?
First of all, Cream Corn would be like, first of all, we need bologna, okay? And fry that up into a dome, split it, then smush fry it, right? And Oscar would be like, that don't sound like a proud snack to me. Hey, let's get out of here. and Varnell would be just like, I just got one question that you missed me, okay? And let's get out of here because catfish ain't delicious.
Tonight, Five-Star Veterans Memorial Arena, Heaven on Earth tour with Katt Williams. Also, Tommy Davidson is going to be there. Man, this has been an absolute blast, man. I appreciate you so much for taking time out to hang with me.
You got it, man.
Oh, my God. That is hilarious.
You too, man.